of Martha's Place. Wave at the camera, Kevin. There he is. He's a little nervous, and you can imagine millions of people about ready to hear his debt-free story and, of course, his scream. Watch it. Here it comes.
In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, Kevin is with us. Hey, Kevin, how are you?
I'm better than I deserve, Dave. How are you?
Welcome, man. Good to have you. I'm the same, better than I deserve. Where do you live?
I live in Orange County, California.
The Los Angeles area. Welcome to Nashville. So you're all the way across the United States to be here in person to do your debt-free scream.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, we're honored to have you, sir. How much have you paid off?
About $35,000.
Very cool. And how long did that take you?
About 2 years. Most of it was done in this year.
Very good. Very fast then. And what kind of income were you making during those 2 years?
I started off at 60, and I did a lot of consulting work, and I got a new job. Got it up to around 100,000.
Way to go, dude. You've been busting it.
Yeah.
Been burning the oil. Good for you. So what kind of debt was the $35,000?
About 20 of it was student loans, and about the rest of it was a car I bought in 2014.
What kind of car?
It's a Honda Civic.
Good deal. And so you pay it off or sell it?
I paid it off.
Good. Fine. Good for you. This is great. So tell me your story. What happened 2 years ago that put you onto this journey?
Well, I was listening to a podcast, and I caught your show on the radio, and you were ranting and yelling at people, and I thought that was I thought you were just really entertaining, and I listened to you, but I wasn't really taking it seriously until the end of last year. I looked at my bank account, I looked at it, and I was just like, man, I really just wasted this whole year. I didn't do anything. And then I'm a pretty competitive guy, so a guy was on the show. He was about 26. He paid off more debt than I had, and I was like, oh, if this guy can do it, then I should be able to.
There you go. That's it. So now somebody's listening to you thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Hopefully some guy's like, oh, this guy's 25.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
25 years old, and you paid off $35,000 in 2 years. Very fun. So what do you tell people the secret to getting out of debt is? Because, man, you did it.
Just to stay disciplined. I think the first thing that's most important is to create a budget and follow it. Mm-hmm. I mean, because at least that way you're able to see where your money's going. Because, when I started creating a budget, I started to realize I was spending too much money on food. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I was going a little bit overboard on my entertainment. So when I created the budget, I was able to see where everything was going. Mm-hmm. And, just followed it.
When you're single, I take it.
Yeah. I'm not married.
You're not married, okay. And so, I mean, the way you were using your pronouns, I assumed, okay. And so, you need something like a budget. The budget holds you accountable to you, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It's like, I said I was going to do this, now I didn't do it, and there's nobody mad at you but you then, but you've got a game plan, and it gives you the guardrails to stay inside the road and keep it running. So that's very good insight. So what was the hardest part of this process for you?
I would say just delayed gratification. There's a lot of things that I wanted to buy for myself, and I told myself if I didn't go over my entertainment budget, then I'll use whatever money is left over to go towards the things I want to buy. And it was hard because I knew I could buy them, but they weren't in the budget, so I wouldn't let myself have it. So I would just go month after month of not having like these little things that I wanted for myself, and that was pretty difficult.
It's a pretty simple formula, but it's painful.
Yeah, it just hurt. I could buy it, and I'm working, but
was it worth it?
It was definitely worth it.
How's it feel now? You don't have any payments.
It feels great. I mean, it just happened last month, so I'm still getting used to it and still trying to, do baby step 3.
Cool.
But it feels great.
Very cool. Well, good for you, man. Very good. This is excellent. And so when you look back on this from when you started it, was it easier or harder than you thought it was going to be when you started?
I think it was harder because what I did was I created, I'm a big math guy. I had an Excel sheet that had my whole life planned out, and the debt-free part was, a small part of the spreadsheet, but every month I was just like, I've only done one line of that spreadsheet, and I still have a long way to go. So that was pretty hard. I did a lot of consulting work, like I said. I actually was listening to the segment you did earlier in the show about the guy who was, working like a lot of hours at home just inside. And, I was a little offended by all the comments that you were talking about that people were leaving on him, saying they're making fun of him. But, I was just thinking that what you always say is those two people are normal. You don't want to be normal.
Yeah. If broke people are making fun of your financial plan, you're right on track, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a software engineer.
Ah, very cool. Well, we're honored to have you, Kevin. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very well done. Kevin from Orange County, Los Angeles market, $35,000 paid off at 25 years old. Did it in 2 years, making 60 till he started working extra. Now he's making 100. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
All right, 3, 2, 1. I'm debt-free!
Yeah! Well done. Love it, love it, love it. That is fabulous. Melissa is with us. Melissa in Kansas City. How are you, Melissa?